Hey there, my ear friends. I hope you're all doing wonderful. Thank you for joining me for another group session. So if you're Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, these messages will be for you. Sending out a big thank you to all of my new followers and subscribers. Thank you so much. Now, if you haven't been to a group session with me before, all good. Please understand, not all messages are going to resonate, and that's totally cool. If you need a private session, please check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And of course, if you like these messages, please don't forget to help me out by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, friends, so Mercury is going into retrograde. That doesn't mean we have to panic, but it does mean that we have to kind of keep our focus in alignment. So for this week, I think we need to focus on what we need to reevaluate and where we need to put our focus. All right, let's do it. So, air signs, please. Air signs, let's get one card for your overall. And then we're going to take a look at those areas of focus and how it's going to work out. Air signs, please. Air signs. Overall energies for our air signs, please. Okay, here it is. Sharing of yourself. Okay, and there's some other cards that wanted to come out as well. Awakening ancient wisdom and believing in magic. So I really do feel that there's a couple of things happening for you guys here. There's definitely some spiritual stuff coming to the surface for you. And you know, this is where I think the sharing of yourself card is coming through as well, all right? Now, sharing of yourself is not only, well, what it says down here is, I'm an incredibly generous being. But this is talking about expanding yourself and helping others around you, whether this is in a work capacity, whether it's in a personal capacity. And I also feel that with these other two cards that jumped out as well, right? Awakening ancient wisdom and believing in magic, I do believe that in some ways that you are being called to help some people emotionally. You might be a shoulder to cry on right now for some people. And you also, I feel that some of you are kind of leveling up in your own right, and so others around you who are having a difficult time with their own progress are coming to you for either advice or guidance or just to feel better overall. Okay, so things are happening, things are changing. All right, air signs. So let's take a little bit closer look here at what's going on and get into some more specifics here. Air signs, please. Air signs, where are we coming from? Where are we at right now? Woo, okay, there's the first one. Do we start here? Yeah. What number? Okay, 9 more. Yep, okay, so this is clearly where we start because the cards are falling out. Okay, good. And then these, let's do more, please. More for our, let's see, more for our focus, yes. Okay, that one here, okay. And now, how's this going to work out for our air signs? How's this going to work out? How's this going to work out? Whoa. Okay. I'm going to have to go get that card. Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, good stuff. Okay. So, friends, amazing stuff coming out here. So let's talk about you, first of all, where you're at and what you really need to reevaluate. So for some of you, this is going to be career stuff I see here. And again, even though we're sharing of ourselves and helping others, it could be that you're helping others in a career capacity or giving advice because you're doing well or you're trying to change things and others are wanting to do this as well. This can also be helping yourself, right? So where you're coming from, first of all, I've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is telling me that possibly in the career side or in the money side of things or foundations of security, you're feeling like things haven't been going the way that you've wanted them to. Perhaps the things or the projects that you've been trying to move or focus on haven't been getting you the fruits of your labor that you've wanted. Perhaps you're starting to feel discouraged, okay? Because I do see alongside this King of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance, okay? So this is the Patience card, but it's also about alchemy. So for example, if you want to make changes in your life, right, no matter what these changes are, it's not going to be instantaneous, right? With regards to this card, Temperance, this is about creation as well, okay? But see, if you want to make something happen, it's not going to just happen suddenly just like this. There comes a period of time where we have to allow the changes of energy to kind of work behind the scenes for you in order for it to come out to a certain result. And especially with this 10 of Wands, which came in reverse, it's telling me that you possibly did have some help along your way and others coming to you to assist you, again, sharing of yourself, right? And I feel that this is going, like, I feel like there's a new project or there's something that you really want to turn over and change, and you're in the midst of this change right now, and you very well might not see the end of the road in terms of what this is going to look like at that, well, end of the road, okay? But this is really telling me that you guys are kind of coming out of a space of confusion and not exactly where you want to be, but you do have an idea about where you want to go and what you want to create. And I feel that things are starting, you kind of see the forest through the trees now, and so you're moving forward in a way that makes sense to you, okay? Anything else I need to know about this for our air signs? Okay, now this isn't going to be for everybody, but I heard very clearly that my spouse doesn't support me. So some of the changes here that are happening for you guys, there might be a partnership that you have that isn't comfortable with what you're doing, or possibly doesn't have the faith in this plan that you do, okay? And that's okay. So long as you are doing what is right for you and what feels right for you, you do need to focus on that, okay? So that being said, where should we be putting our focus here, okay? And the end of the day, you should be putting your focus on the little wins instead of the big picture here, because I do have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Now this is telling me, even though you have an idea and we're already trying to move things along and change ourselves so that we get in alignment with this new idea that we want to bring forward, this is telling me don't rush in. There's still some things that you are trying to sort out. So you may not have collected all of the information you need. Now maybe you've just started off, but now when you want to take it to the next level and really progress, this is telling me you don't have all the details right now to make an informed decision. So don't jump into anything right now. Now is a time for reevaluation and for planning, okay? But I also have the Four of Wands, which is a lovely card. But I feel that in this spread, it has two messages. Number one, this is telling me, even though you've already started something, you're going to have success, and you're going to see it fairly easily or fairly quickly. But what this also means is when you have quick success, it can also fall flat again. So you know how I was talking about, you know, not jumping in all the way, and for some things that you don't have all the information, don't jump, okay? So celebrate your successes as they're coming, but this doesn't mean that you can just relax and put everything else on the back burner, okay? Because you do have the Eight of Swords. So this is 100% telling me you don't have everything sorted out. And that doesn't mean you're doing a bad job. Of course not. All it means is that you're in uncharted territory. And when you're in uncharted territory, you don't necessarily see the forest through the trees. But this is also telling me what you need to let go and reevaluate is whether or not you see yourself getting stuck, okay? Because when you anticipate changes or ways that, you know, you're starting something new, lots of times we don't know what it looks like. So don't put your own fear in front of you and say, well, that will never work, that would never work, that would never work. Give this a chance, okay? And I also feel, hang on, there's also some comparisons going on here. So I don't know if you're looking at other people, either your peers in the workplace or competition or stuff like that, but this is making me feel that you're looking around and going like, well, that's working for that person, that's working for that person, that's working for that person. How come it's not working for me, okay? And this is telling me it's not about you being the same thing as everybody else. It's about you learning from other people and maybe getting ideas, but or motivation, but this is about doing it your own way. And this is why you might not see how to move forward, because you're trying to do something that, you know, other people have already done, but you want to do it your own way. And you can't be your own boss if you're trying to either duplicate or be too close to what other people are doing. Use that for inspiration, but make it your own, air signs, okay? And I love what's coming next for you because it is absolutely amazing, okay? We have the Eight of Wands. So this is coming out in your future, okay? So again, the whole piece here with you guys is you are already starting to make some changes, and some of these changes have already started to work for themselves, but we are not fully through it yet. This card here is telling me that if you keep going, you're going to hear news. Things are going to happen. You possibly might be waiting for either an opportunity or to hear back from someone. Perhaps you've already made some offers and you're just waiting to see if they will be accepted. This is telling me you're going to get the news that you want to hear, and it's going to come relatively quickly. And for some of you, this also could possibly mean either a physical move, changing of a workplace, or even a changing of a like your home and where you're living, okay? So there are changes happening, and all of this feels very much on the up and up for me, because the next card I have, check it out, 5 of Cups in reverse, no flies on you, okay? So anything that you have looked at in the past that either had you down in the dumps, or you were worried because this didn't work, or maybe some things didn't work and you had to kind of double back and make a new plan and forge ahead in a different way, this is telling me you're not feeling bad about it. You're just kind of recouping yourself and saying, that's all right. I have better places to be, and I'm not going to let this stuff in the past hold me back or bring me back any further from what I want, because you're going there, air signs. Check it out. 3 of Cups. This talks to me about socializing, connecting with new people, connecting with new peer groups, connecting with new employment opportunities, whatever this looks like for you. This is telling me with your plan that you've got coming here, that you are going to start expanding whatever this is and bringing other people into the project, or collecting other resources to help get people on your side and to make your project go. I really feel that there's some good stuff coming here, but don't jump the gun, air signs, okay? Slow and steady is going to win this race 100%. So be mindful of what you got on your plate. Be calculated in terms of the steps that you look at and the new ideas coming in. Again, don't jump at the first thing that comes along. We need to take our time, and do not fall back into old patterns and old habits, because it's just going to bring you back to where you were before. Ooh, air signs. This is exciting. I love this. Okay. So let's pull one more card, because I feel there's a lot of crazy energy going on here with you, but I feel like a lot of excitement. I feel a lot of anticipation for cool things happening. Air signs, please. Can we have a message from our spirit animals, please? Message or advice or guidance from our spirit animals for the air signs. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. Air signs, please. What's the advice or guidance for our air signs in this Mercury retrograde? Air signs here. Whoa. Buffalo and abundance. You are provided for in all ways. So this card, remember how I said at the very beginning, a lot of you, there's some spiritual stuff going on. You might be breaking out of old habits. You might be breaking out of old belief systems that you thought I couldn't do this, or whatever the case is. And again, helping other people do the same. This is telling me that you are in alignment with what you want, okay? Don't be fearful of what isn't going to work out. Be smart and be calculated and make informed decisions. Don't jump. But this is telling me that everything is going to be just fine, air signs. Be calm, be grounded, stay steady, and you are going to win this race. I love it. Air signs, I hope you liked this reading, and I hope it helped you out. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and help me out. And if you need a private session, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. Join me next week for your reading, friends.